Guys, we're here today using Lumineon. I'm not going to do a builder. I was really going to do a builder, but I actually have to re-record this after having recorded footage for this for an hour and, well, yeah, about an hour. And it is currently sunlight out. It is nearly 6 in the morning. I realized my mic and my audio were muted the whole time because I was recording B-roll for someone and I didn't want to have my talking in call over it. So that was great. Unfortunately, this means I need to re-record the whole video so I can have it up today, because I really want to get this video up before the format, and I also want to really get up on Birdier, and I don't want to cut one or the other, and I don't want to upload one on May 1st. I want to have Reg G content by then. So we're just going to do this pretty quick. Unfortunately, that just means no builder today, because I want to go to bed. That's what I get, I guess, for recording at 5 in the morning. I can't really make an excuse for that, but it's fine. We're taking on Tail Room, dual Reggie, pretty interesting, actually. I do like the comp a lot. I feel pretty confident in just going with like Torn Reggie Drago lead because thankfully, because of the fact they have so many mons that really don't like Reggie Drago, they probably cannot lead off with something that will perfectly handle me going for either Terra or not Terra. Their best lead would be going for something like a Fluttermane or Shifu, which would help with that, but unfortunately it's not great in the end game for them. I do think I need Chi-Yu and then Lumineon as my backline. I would love Rillaboom, but unfortunately I just don't think it's as useful here, and I think that Lumineon with the ability to late game clean again, something like, for example, the Reggie Drago could be nice. And especially if they backline it and I don't have to Terra my Reggie Drago immediately, that could also be good as a Terramon. Since the Fairy typing into them is really, really good, barring their Terra options. They probably have a Terra Poison or Steel Reggie Drago in that mix, but otherwise I can't really see a Check the Fairy here. At least not an obvious one. They might have something like maybe a random Terra Firemon. I know Shifu Rapid, at least for Reg G, has picked up on Terra Fire occasionally. But other than that, though, I can't really see a very obvious counter to this, so it works out really well. They're going to proceed to lead off with Regieleki and Tornadus. So I don't need to Terra against this, thankfully, and I could probably actually go as far as to just go for the Tailwind immediately, let my Torn die, and then go for the Earth Power and just massacre that Regieleki very quickly. If they go for a defensive Terra here, that's fine. I can't imagine they're going to. My guess is that they actually probably have something like a Focus Sash. Which works out really well for me, actually. I can proceed to then go into my Lumineon. Oh no, okay, so this actually works out really well for me. Like, really, really well for me. Because if they're not gonna go for Taunt here, I can actually now go for a Scary Face into that. And then I can proceed to go for a Dragon Energy, which is really, like, coincidentally huge. They might get off, I mean, actually no, I can't go for Dragon Energy because I'm actually really slow on this. Their Regieleki definitely outpaces. But I could still go for this anyway. The Scary Face is still optimal, just because I can then enable Scarf Chi-Yu a lot better, which is huge here. So I can then go for the Earth Power. Regieleki will not KO me, barring some sort of offensive Terra, which I'd be fine with an offensive Terra on Regieleki, frankly. I mean, I'll do less with Earth Power, but it makes handling this thing so much better. Like, something such as Terra Ice will probably not KO me in one hit, so I'm really okay with that. They do have Fluttermane and Regieleki here. Now, that's a little bit terrifying of composition, but again, I have Scarf Chi-Yu in the back, and they're not Booster Speed Flutter, so I'm really okay with that. They're gonna go for Terra Normal. Oh, they're going for Boom. Okay, well, Boom is still fine, actually. Because, I mean, yeah, okay, that's not great, I can't lie. That's not great, because I didn't Terra Steal my Regieleki. My Reggie Drago. But on the bright side, if they're gonna go for Explosion, they don't have Regieleki anymore. Which, barring... Yeah, actually, that makes my endgame a lot easier, funny enough. Because I could probably actually now take advantage of Lumineon and Chi-Yu and actually win the game, like, seriously now. So that might be for the best that Reggie Drago went down. Unfortunately, I would have loved to maybe have gone for Terra Steel there, but at the same time, though, like, that's a hindsight thing. And realistically, I don't think it was a smart call anyway. Plus, they probably still did a lot of damage against that normal gem. We're going to be fine. We're going to go for Lumineon Chi-Yu. I still feel confident this can actually win. They're going to go with Urshifu here. Now, thankfully, they can't actually go for any sort of water-type moves into my Chi-Yu. And on top of that, thankfully, I can get off a really good Scarf Heat Wave into their team. And then I can go for Terra Fairy Lumineon and proceed to massacre their Urshifu very quickly. So we're going to do that. We're going to go for the Scarf Heat Wave here. I could also go for Snarl. Snarl will actually be slightly better just because I can weaken Fluttermane a little bit offensively, which is going to be decent. Especially considering the fact that they are probably specs, that might actually be the call. Then I'll go for Terra Fairy, Alluring Voice, and just murder the Urshifu, which cannot Terra, thankfully, out of this. Now, that Fluttermane is a little bit tricky to handle, but I know my Chi-Yu will probably not kill it anyway, so I would rather just weaken it. because that gives me the best chance of potentially surviving to then go for like another Snarl here, or even Hydro Pumping into that, which could be decent. So I would rather do that. Snarl will pop here. That is great. Even just, again, weakening that Flutterman is going to be huge. If they're Scarf or Shifu, they have to click CC here. Otherwise, they just get drawn in. They're there for Gleam. They're not Scarf, and they're also very weak on Flutterman, so that's really good. And their Shifu definitely dies, which is, again, really, really huge. Meanwhile, I can now probably just go for Snarl plus Hydro Pump and kill the Flutterman, which is really good for me. They're going to get really, really handled here. Because I now have a really strong Lumineon. They have a very weak Fluttermane. Lumineon, let's see. Alluring a Voice with Terra Fairy. We're also +1. They're gonna go back into Torn. That's actually okay. Because yeah, so they should actually drop, which is huge. I'm gonna go for Snarl here, and the Alluring Voice should actually kill. So I'm gonna go for that. No reason to go for anything else. The Torn isn't really a huge problem, barring Bleak Wind, which I can muscle past. Also, I'll be weakening Bleak Wind anyway, which is fine. Well, not if it's Covert Cloak, but I'm still okay with that either way. They're gonna go for the special attack drop, so they're not Covert Cloak, which is good to note. They are gonna go for Moonblast, but I don't think it'll kill. Yep, perfect. -2, that does not kill. They're gonna get the drop, but I still think we can pick this off. So Lumineon did its job. If Torn goes for Bleak Wind here, which it does look like it did, I can still potentially dodge, which dodge would be nice. Can we dodge? Any dodgers? I might still lose this, in all honesty, but it is what it is. Oh, Chi-Yu took that. Chi-Yu took that very well. Hold on. Okay, so if their last Mon is weak to Snarl, I might still be fine. They've lost Regieleki and Fluttermane. They have not revealed their 4th Mon though. Oh, you know what? No, they had Fluttermane. They had Urshifu. Oh my god, we might win this. Hold on, we might win this actually. Because they're not they're Mono Bleak Wind and they're not Covert Cloak. If they had Covert Cloak, they actually won the game. But thankfully we're Scarf Chi-Yu, so that doesn't matter. And they're going for Rain Dance, probably trying to weaken like Overheat or something. So no, we actually win this. Crit kills sooner. That's huge, but we 2 KO'd anyway, so I'm okay with that. Holy shit, I forgot that they lost their Chi-Yu. Oh my god, yeah. Dual Fish 1. Right off the bat, game 1. This is so much better. I'll tell you right now, this was a much more dominant win and a much better fish game than anything we got in the first recording. So you know what? Maybe having to re-record is actually a blessing. I will take that. Thank you, Fish. Thank you, Fish. Very cool. Very cool. Game 1 already. It took until the last game to get a good fish game last time. So I'm very okay with this. We got dual fish core popping off immediately. Let's see you guys in game number 2. Alright, for game number 2, this looks like it's a weird rain sort of team. It's probably like a final game at Ape. My guess is that, I don't know. It looks like Tail Room. It definitely looks like Tail Room. My guess is this is final game at Ape. I can't imagine another place for it here. And that's probably like Curse, not Tinglu. I don't know why I was gonna say Tinglu. Curse Susui Gudra. Their team, thankfully though, again, like with the last team, is really very weak. I'm gonna proceed to go with Torn Fluttermane on lead. I think it's a really good lead for us. And then we could probably go with Dual Fish. My concern, I kind of want to bring Regidrago here because despite the fact that they do have the Gardevoir, their team is also really weak to Regidrago. But I don't think I can commit to Terraing it. I might need to just go for the Terra on Lumineon yet again. I could also bench Torn actually. Benching Torn actually has some merit. I can go with like Torn Chi-Yu lead. Wait, hold on. That was Nomana and click, yeah. And then just go for like Regidrago endgame. That could also be good. Or even bring Rillaboom in the endgame could be decent. Rillaboom would mostly be here to try and weaken the Psychic Terrain because that's probably an Expanding Force Gardevoir. I can't really see another reason for Gardevoir specifically to be on here other than like Imprison, Dazzling Gleam, Expanding Force, and then like Trick Room just to like try and lock other side spams out of that. It's not to say it can't have another place. I mean, Gardevoir is kind of a unique mon. It has a lot of really... Gardevoir is kind of like a jack of all trades sort of mon with like a nice, unique enough stat line. But I don't know. They're going to lead off with Torn and Hisui Gudra. That's honestly fine. I'll probably just proceed to go for the... I'm just going to go for a Dazzling Gleam plus a... I kind of want to go for Snarl. No, I'm going to go for Heatwave. Dazzling Gleam and Heatwave. If they're going to go for Tailwind, that's fine. I'll still have pace with both my Pokemon, so I'm kind of okay with that. I'm also okay with just either A, if they're going to Defensive Terra Gudra, because it's easier to play around later on, especially with my Regidrago. And also if they're going to go for something like... they're going to go for Terra Water. Okay, that's fine. If they're probably clicking Heavy Slam into Fluttermane anyway, so Fluttermane will drop, but it's still going to be getting off some good damage, because that is probably... Oh, they're going to click Rain Dance. Okay, so you know what? They are going to click Rain Dance. That's fine. They're still not getting up Tailwind, though, which is really good for me. That still does like half, and honestly, the Heat Wave might even still kill, because Torn isn't exactly the bulkiest. Nope, just barely misses. That's fine. We do get a burn, though, which will put up a ton of pressure on that Torn. That dies in the next turn. Meanwhile, they're going to go for... Oh, Muddy Water. Oh. Snarl would have been good here, but close sheep moment, I guess. This is honestly still fine. Weirdly enough, this might actually be like a really free Lumineon matchup. Like a lot more free than we thought it would be. We're going Lumineon, because I can actually just go for a Moonblast now, plus Alluring Voice. I'll go for the Alluring Voice, pick off the... Well, no, I'll go for Gleam. There's actually no reason not to click Gleam here. And then Alluring Voice into the Lumineon. Well, into the Hydra. Specifically, so that way then we can avoid... we're going to go for Terra Fairy so we can avoid, like, taking a Thunderbolt, for example. Gleam is still going to hurt whatever Pokemon is coming in. And if this thing is going to go for Muddy Water, that just means that I'm only going to be even stronger. They have Indeedee, which is even better for us in all honesty, because this just means that Regidrago and Lumineon actually is a really good endgame. Because most likely... Oh, so I'm curious about what their last one is. But I can't imagine a world where, unless that last one is like Final Game at 8, that they actually can beat my team, because Regidrago should be fine. Gardevoir could maybe put up some pressure, but even then, I don't actually know. Because if they're not going to pursue Tailwind, they're still kind of getting bullied by me. Alluring Voice is going to go off here. That's perfectly fine. They're going to take a good amount of damage. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Because if we're now going to be +1. If they're going to go for Muddy Water again, then that just means they're boosting Lumineon even further, and it's going to get to +2. They're going to go for Flash Cannon into Flutter Mane. Okay, that's fine. Because my Regidrago still is going to be the fastest Pokemon on the field, and a Dragon Energy is going to hurt at this point. So I'm pretty okay with that, actually. And just for good measure, I can probably now just go for an Alluring Voice into the Indeedee and really set in the damage. I'll actually calc just to be sure. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna go for Dragon Energy into the Hisui Gudra, yeah. Because they're probably AV, and I do want to just make sure I can kill that thing, specifically because I don't know how it's investing. They're going to go for helping it. Okay, perfect. This is huge. This is absolutely huge, because that's probably not going to outpace me, especially since they did not get up Tailwind. We're still +1, which is good. That's actually really good. And yep, that's perfect. Okay, sweet. And Dragon Energy pops. Perfect. We have massacred their team. They're down to... Okay, so actually Indeedee not dying here might even be for the best, I would argue. Because I can now go for like Terra Blast plus Icy Wind on whatever comes in. This might work out like weirdly well, depending on what they're going for. They're going for Torn. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I just go for Alluring Voice and Terra Blast here. I'll go for Terra Blast into the Torn, and I'll go for Alluring Voice into the Indeedee. I'm anticipating Indeedee will probably go for like an offensive move here, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. No, they're gonna go for Bleak Wind. Okay. Maybe I should have just targeted Torn in hindsight. Not really too concerned with taking the Bleak Wind out. Oh, they're gonna go for Icy Wind. Okay, that's actually really fine, because this doesn't deal real damage to my team. My Lumineon is still really powerful. They're gonna get me to -1. That's fine. I can probably just go for Draco Meteor when that inevitable Thunders comes in. I can Draco Meteor plus Protect, try and stall out the rain a little longer so Wild Bolt doesn't just massacre my team. And then Fish for Miss, which is a viable option. Like, that's a genuinely viable option I have. I could also just go for Icy Wind and try and bank on the fact that they won't kill with the neutral Wild Bolt. That's also an option I have. I have a lot of routes, realistically. If that's Regieleki in the back, not Regieleki, Thunders in the back, it is Thunders. Okay, so that definitely does not put any pressure on Regidrago. So I'm going to go for a Draco Meteor here. Mostly just because it will deal good damage, but it will not put up real pressure. How many turns of Rain are left? That depends on my move. They have 1 turn of Rain left. Yeah, honestly, I just go for Protect here, and then I go for Icy Wind on the next turn. Because again, the Thunderous does not kill me, and also keeping Wild Bolt Storm spread, if that's what they're clicking, is probably for the best. They're gonna go for Snarl here. Okay, Snarl is actually very fine. Snarl does nothing to my team. I was like kind of concerned they might Wild Bolt and kill Lumineon here and then get it down to single target next turn, or maybe even go for like a Focus Blast, but no, this is fine. They're not gonna die to Regidrago, but I'm kind of okay because again, they gave up the chance to deal like any consistently substantial damage. We're gonna go for Draco here and Alluring Voice here, because Alluring Voice will kill, and again, if they're not guaranteeing it attack, they're gonna go for Sludge Bomb. Okay, so they really valued killing Lumineon here. Just goes to show how much pressure this mon is put on. I'm okay with this for the record. Draco is going to massacre, and even if it doesn't, Thunders can't 1v1 me. I'm very confident now. Oh, no, 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 no. That's how we lose this game. Oh, fuck. I need Thundurus to die now. Like, I really need Thundurus to die now, actually. Like, I could have afforded it maybe surviving on, like, 2 and then Terra Blasting it next turn. But I, like, really need Thundurus to die now. Because Sludge Bomb might be enough to kill. Or even if they, like, Snarl into Sludge Bomb and then fish for dodges, that could be bad. They're gonna go for Snarl. Single target Snarl doesn't do much, thankfully. Even still, we're at -4 now. No. No. Okay, I need, like, a Draco crit now, probably. Which is, like, really bad. That's actually so bad. Because this, like, these Draco misses, if I won the game. I won the game, if not for the misses. That did not kill. Okay, that's at least Terra last range, though. So this is fine. Fuck that Thundurus, though. That made it way closer. I just need them to not crit with Sludge Bomb. Don't crit with Sludge Bomb. Okay, thank God we took the hit and Terra Blast kills. Oh my fucking God. That was so much closer than it had to be for the record. Great for the suspense of the viewers, I guess, thinking I might have almost lost this game to 2 different Draco Meteor misses against a Snarl Thundurus. Great for suspense, I guess, but we managed to win anyway. Fuck the Thundurus. Let's see you guys in game number 3. We're 2-0 for the day so far. Well, we're 2-0 for the recording. We're like 5-4 for the day. Because again, I went 3-4 in the last recording. But no audio, so I unfortunately... And there were some great games with fish. I'm so sad. What the fuck? Alright, it's fine. We had 2 amazing fish games. I'm content even if fish gets benched in game 3. We'll see you guys in game number 3, though. Alright, for game number 3, don't be fooled by the team. They're actually significantly higher than I am right now. They're like nearly 10,000 higher than my rating. Which I don't know if that's an insult to my rating or if it's like just the fact that maybe they're just a good player. I don't know. They're like 6,600. I'm like 15 still because of all the tilt from games that have botched. But it's fine. Lumineon is cooking. Lumineon is cooking here. They're not ready for Lumineon, actually. This is a hard Trick Team, by the way. That Gastro might actually put up a lot of pressure. I can't lie. That actually puts up a lot of pressure into this team with Terrifier. My lead here is probably going to be some sort of Chi-Yu Regidrago. I think Chi-Yu Regidrago actually kind of smashes this team. I can't lie. They're probably gonna have to lead off with like Side Spam. But Regidrago thankfully puts up so much absurd pressure early on because they don't have like a great weak armor route. And Chi-Yu Regidrago is actually borderline and killable with them. We're gonna proceed to bring Lumineon in the back because that actually does look like a real Terramon this game, and Terrafire Lumineon with Alluring Voice could actually spam into their team, barring Terrifier Gastro. And then I think I do need Rillaboom just to change terrain. Fluttermane isn't terrible here, but I'm worried about stuff like Crawdaunt bullying it. And also if they get Trick Room up, it's really bad here. And Rillaboom at minimum can change terrain, go for like Grassy Glide bullshit. And like that's actually a really decent saving grace for this matchup. Because even just picking off something like Grassy Glide or Woodhammer, or threatening at least the ability to do so, could be really nice. So my opponent is going to lead off with Indeedee and Indeedee Crab. Indeedee Crab is actually fine. Hold on. Indeedee Crab is really fine. Hold on. I can make that work. Okay, so we're gonna go for a Dragon Energy and Heat Wave here. Thankfully, they don't really do a lot to us. They could Expanding Force for sure. But I'm kind of okay with taking Expanding Force here. Because this is still a weak Pokemon. Like, it's strong for, like, Indeedee, for what it's worth. Like, it's 95 special attack. And with Terrain up, that's decent. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Guess who got cocky and forgot that Crab gets Wide Guard? I should have known. I've, like, run Wide Guard Crab before. I actually ran this back in all the way in 2017 VGC. I ran Wide Guard Crab. I don't know why that slipped my mind. Like, that was the reason I chose this, because it was a slow fighting type with Wide Guard, and it was slower than, like, Hariyama and shit. So I was like, okay, let me run Wide Guard Crab. And I can't believe I got fucked by it. I am so embarrassed, actually. I'm so sorry. I should have known that. Like, I definitely should have known that. That's, like, the way we lose this. We're going hard Rillaboom. And I'm gonna go for Terra Steel, and I'm gonna go for Draco Meteor. Because I actually just need to kill the Indeedee. This suddenly became a problematic matchup when I really should never have been losing this game. I need to just kill the Indeedee spot, because even if they hard swap here, it's a free kill, and not just, at least I can get some sort of field positioning here. I need to Terra Steel as well, so I don't die to Ice Hammer Crab, which will objectively kill me. They're probably clicking Expanding Force plus Ice Hammer fight, I guess, which that would have dealt some really good damage. They might also just click, like, Earthquake, in all honesty, and like Helping Hand. That could be a decent route for them, but like so we can. Like, there are a lot of plays they could have had. Drain Punch. Okay, Drain Punch is fine. I'm so okay with Drain Punch in all honesty in the grand scheme of things, and then Gleam. Yep. Again, in the grand scheme of things, that is so fine. I'm gonna kill Indeedee immediately. That is their terrain gone. Oh, I'm so glad with that. Okay. I do need to swap here though. Or actually, I might just need to let Richard Drago go down, unfortunately. I would like to swap, actually. I'm going to swap because I do think Richard Drago is still a problem for them. We're going to go for Glide here. Actually, hold on. No, I'm going to go for Fake Out here in a Crab. And then I'm going to go for an Earth Power into Indeedee and just claim my kill. Indeedee definitely does not pressure either of my Pokemon. They're going to swap. That's okay. At minimum, getting the Fake Out on the Crab is good. If they're Covert Cloak, like, they deserve the win at this point. I'll be completely honest. They're gonna go into Lurantis. That's not good at all for me. I probably actually need to switch hard into Chi-Yu and just let Chi-Yu die. But specifically, okay, so hold on. What's my like actual line here? So there's like a good chance they just try and regain initiative here. Okay, so I've already burned Terra, so Lumineon is actually kind of fodder. So I'm gonna switch Lumineon out because I think Rillaboom Chi-Yu could maybe be an out. And then I'm gonna go for the Draco Meteor here and just kind of hope I can crit Lurantis. Lurantis is probably gonna farm me for a superpower kill, which is totally fair. And they could maybe even just switch out of Crab and go into Indeedee, get trained back up that way, which is super fair. That's actually a very fair play they have. Thankfully though, if they don't, okay, they're gonna superpower into this. Okay, that's actually very fine. They're gonna Drain Punch my Red Drago then, which I'm still okay with. I could potentially crit the Lurantis and that's an out. Yep, okay. Sure, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so what I need to do then is I need to go for Fake Out into the... What is my... I need to actually go for Fake Out into Lurantis. Yeah, I need to go for Fake Out into Lurantis. So the goal is to keep alive at minimum one of Rillaboom or Lumineon. That's actually very doable if I specifically Fake Out Lurantis. If I Fake Out the Crab, it's a lot less manageable, but I can still make it work. We're going to Alluring Voice Crab. I'm going to Fake Out the Lurantis here. I think they probably just seek the kill on Rillaboom in all honesty, maybe seeking that Lumineon isn't really a huge threat to their team without Terra. Which is totally fair, actually. Yep, okay, perfect. They're an Ice Punch. So they don't have the cool move. That's fucking lame. That's so fucking lame. But this is fine either way. This is either way very fine. They're going to get Alluring Voice here, which won't deal a ton of damage, but like that's something right there. Okay, so how do I win this game? Unironically, it's looking like a Lumineon endgame, which is so funny yet again. I need to go for the Alluring Voice into the Crab here, because that way then if they go for Gastron, I can still claim a kill into that. Because we don't know their fourth mon, unfortunately. And I go for Chi-Yu, and I go for Overheat into the thing. That's probably my best out. That's actually very much so my best out. If they sack Indeedee here, good play. I don't really have a better option though. I need to seek my kill into Crab, and I need to go for the kill with Chi-Yu. Hopefully they wide guard again. If they wide guard, I'm set. Perfect, they wide guarded. Okay. That's the best way this turn could have went, because now I can guarantee the kill into the Lurantis. Overheat's gonna go off. I am Scarf locked into a -2 Overheat now, which is not great. But Lumineon is unironically my better win con right now because of the fact of how this game has went. No matter what, their last mon actually cannot handle me because either they have Indeedee and Arm Rouge left, which means that I can confidently go for a Hydro Pump into Arm Rouge. They could Terra, to be fair. Terra could kind of fuck me, but I could protect around that actually, which is okay. And I can kill Indeedee so I can at least get rid of their Helping Hand and then actually properly scout. I won't act like this is a great position, but it's not unwinnable. It is very much so not unwinnable. They definitely have Arm Rouge the last mon though, don't get twisted. But it's definitely Arm Rouge. Please don't be Arm Rouge, please don't be Arm Rouge. Yep, it's Arm Rouge, okay, that's fine. They're definitely gonna Terra. I do need to kill Indeedee, like very much so. I need to kill it yesterday. If they're Terra Grass, this is kind of a problem because I am locked into Overheat here. But I go for Protect and I go for Overheat here in every scenario. In every universe I go for this. If they're Flash Fire with Terra Grass, I don't think I have a great out. Yeah, I mean I can't kill Arm Rouge with my Chi-Yu for one, so that's not great. They're Terra Grass. Okay, fuck. Lumineon with +1 versus Armor Rouge. Let's see. Can Alluring Voice kill? The answer might surprise you. It's obviously no. It does so little of this thing. My goodness. Oh no, right, that's not Terra Grass. Overheat does kill indeed, that's fine. Yeah, no, this still does like very little damage. That does like no damage. It's a 3 kill even versus Terra Grass. Okay, alright, no, yeah, that's with Beads of Ruin too. Holy shit, they're gonna go for Trick Room. Okay, fuck. Okay, so yeah, this is a +1 Beads of Ruin boosted Alluring Voice. Does like no damage. I just had to make sure I'm reading a calc. Yeah, that does no damage. It does nothing. Icy Wind literally does slightly more. We're gonna go for Icy Wind here. I'm gonna go for Overheat here. And I just need to hope they're not Flash Fire. If they're not Flash Fire, I win the game. But like, there's no reason they click Terra Grass here if they're not Flash Fire. Yeah, I definitely lose the game. I can't touch the Armor. Good game. Honestly, good game. I fuck with this. I should have remembered Crab got Wide Guard. If I did, this was a free win. But unfortunately, I didn't. And now, Armrouge definitely beats me. My play is unironically hoping that they don't have a fire move, and they cannot kill me with a fire move. Because if they don't, I can maybe kill the struggle. They have Heat Flamethrower. Okay, yep, that definitely... Ooh, actually, it was, like, weirdly, like, very little. I still definitely lose, because they definitely just keep Flamethrowing me, and I cannot kill them because I'm Scarfed. Yeah, if I overheated turn 1, I won. That's so sad. That's actually so fucking sad. Because I had an out. Like, I had a real out. Or even just Draco Meteor into Indeedee. Draco Meteor plus, no, never mind. I kind of had to overheat. But if I overheated, yeah, I won the game. That's so sad. I'm kind of fine letting the opponent claim a kill here. Like they earned this. Honestly, shout out to my opponent. They earned this. This is a really cool team. This is a super cool team. And they won. I forgot Crab got Wide Guard. I really should have remembered that. As a fellow Crab advocate, I should have remembered that. But shoulda, coulda, woulda. Hopefully you enjoyed anyway. We went 2-1. Honestly, I'm fine losing to another Unmon. Unmon respects Unmon. It's my only loss for this particular video. We still broke even for the whole day. Like it's 5-5 for the whole day. 2-1 on recording for this video. More than happy with that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you want to try the team out yourselves, it's gonna be I'll put it on the beginning in the intro part before we get to team preview. So if you want to try it yourself, check out the rental code there. It's also going to be in the description below with the pace itself if you want to try it. And hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to see more content like this, leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. And consider becoming a channel member. We have some nice perks for channel members, such as bonus content. And currently our channel members are Zeke, Mia, Rasakura, Obo, Endless Gadgets, Incog M, Randy Chappa, and our new channel member, well, our new bigger fan, I should say, Josh K Ultra Player. Shoutouts to the bigger fan, Josh K Ultra Player, as well as all of our channel members. With that said, though, thank you guys so much for the extra support. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video where we are ending off the season with Bombardier. Until then, peace out, guys.